Let's get in the hoodie. It's Awesome Blues back in this bitch. Today, we're gonna be watching The Red Pill is Becoming More Feminine. Oh, and this is by Umeezy. So, I think that's how you pronounce it. Shout out to Umeezy.
The biggest issue you run into with dating women in Miami?
Man, I say the two B's, man, beautiful and broke. These women think because they bad, I give them access to a top-level individual like me. They should be banished and thrown in the moat with the crocodiles.
What do you have to offer a woman?
Everything she could want and need and dream of. You gotta understand, sir. I'm 6'6", 230, right? 10-incher, long, stiff, girth, veins in it. No homo sapien.
What? Off the rip. Off the rip. My boy ain't wasting no time, bro. 10-inch stiff, bro. Like, damn. Okay, bro. No homo sapien. Okay, bro.
No Diddy, whatever you want to call it. And on that top of that, no kids, never drunk alcohol. So they gotta come with something that's gonna shock my
Stop
core.
talking fuck, bro. How come more and more niggas these days coming out talking about, oh, I never touch alcohol. I don't drink. I don't go suck my fucking ass, bro. Talking fuck around me, with.
Core to make me be like, damn, she's the one. Because I'm dropping big dog.
Big dog.
Hold on. How would a woman know that you're gonna drop a 10-incher on her if she hasn't even gotten to the bedroom with you?
That's the zestiest thing I've ever heard in my life. Look, we've covered a lot of Red Pill content on this channel, and I've been seeing a theme on this channel as far as the Red Pill creators go. As much as I may not like some of these guys, at least the Kevin Samuels of the world, the Tommy Sotomayor's, these guys
Alright, we Kevin.
at least seem to be somebody who, you know, would want to be with the woman, is, you know, not so zesty. And don't get me wrong, I don't think that there's anything wrong with liking men, liking women, liking whatever you like whatever you like. I just find it really contradictory and really hypocritical that this man is sitting here as a bona fide red pill man talking about his masculine parts. I just think that that's so weird.
I'm 6'6", 230, right? 10-incher, long, stiff, girth.
10-incher long and stiff, daddy. Remember that?
Veins in it. No homo sapien, no Diddy, whatever you want to call it. And on that top of that, no kids, never drunk alcohol. So they gotta come with something that's gonna shock my core to make me be like, damn, she's the one. Because I'm dropping big dog.
I understand describing how much of a top
But I didn't even see that word. Big dog dick in that pussy, bro.
value man you are. You go into detail about, you know, having a good job, being a family man, you know, taking care of your mom, your cousins, etc., etc. And maybe alluding to the fact that you are, you know, good in bed. I don't know why you would ever want to tell a man that anyway. But to be as descriptive as he is, big, long, girthy, that's insane. You shouldn't even be saying that.
No, bro. 10-inch. Big, long, stiff. Dick in my pussy, bro.
And what's even crazier is when the person who was doing the interview is asking, how does a woman know that he has a big, girthy dog on him? Does he want to sleep with him or something like that? I think that's so weird.
How would a woman know that you're gonna drop a 10-incher on her if she hasn't even gotten to the bedroom with you?
I mean, in the day, you're gonna see the way I walk, you're gonna see the way I talk. She know I'm coming with that BDE. That's that best ever. She ain't gonna never get nothing bigger and better than this. And she knows it's uncompromisable greatness here. I am a super Negro. There's no more of me. I'm one of the ones.
So how does a super Negro of sorts please a woman in the bedroom?
Okay. I feel like we're on a day and we shouldn't be watching this, but we should probably continue on because we're this far in. How does a super Negro please a woman in the bedroom? I mean, we curious now. I think the other guy's a little bit more curious in a more sexually inquisitive way, but we're curious too, I guess.
I please her by allowing her to allow me to please myself, all within her, around her, inside her, on her face and everything like that. I want to paint her face like Basquiat. They like that. You got to get her nasty, brother. Toss my salad. Oh, you understand me? Yeah, eat that gooch up. I need everything done to me, baby.
Okay, so my suspicions have been confirmed.
That's how we get you. Any nigga who's admit to get any gooch lick up, know he's getting assy. Automatically know that shit, bro. Fuck anything. I don't care, bro. Even if you like that shit, it is fucking amazing. But even if you like that shit, you never admit that fuck, bro. Bro, it was get your ass fucking eat. Like, fuck that.
Pill content used to be about male self-improvement, you know, separating yourself from the trappings of life, the things that get you caught up, the things that derail you from your path, your purpose, you know, whatever the case may be, and bettering yourself. You know, going to the gym, getting some sort of career, getting some sort of profession, emotional stability, all that stuff, and then going back out into the dating game and not letting, you know, bad faith actors manipulate you when it comes to choosing who is your bride-to-be, your baby mama, or whatever. But now red pill content has just become a bunch of losers who grew up, found a way to make a lot of money or some sort of money. It could be even borrowed for credit cards or whatever the case may be. And these men are in their mid to late 30s, hell, even 40s in some cases, like the dude that we just saw. And they go back to places and spaces where young women are to throw around money, to then complain about them only wanting money. But it's just them living out whatever loser fantasy they had about what they could be or should be, or becoming the literal thing that they said that they hated when they were younger. The thing that made women not be attracted to them is because there was an older man with money. They're literally now becoming that older man with money who is creeping on these younger girls.
What's your age?
I'm 34.
When it comes on to dating in Miami,
Bro, when did 34-year-olds start dressing like this, bro? I don't know, you was 34, you was old, bro. And like a 34-year-old, back in the day, you couldn't tell I was a 34-year-old, bro. You look old, nigga. These niggas, and they dress, them old 34-year-olds, they use their dress like a 34-year-old, bro. This nigga trying to dress like young folk. And the drip ain't even dripping, bro. Like, yo.
what do you think women are looking for here?
Money.
Do people even say drip anymore? Let me know.
Alright? Gotta have that bag right, man. And you should have the bag right anyways, because you shouldn't be trying to date unless you got your money right.
So is that why you brought a bag of money out here in Brickell tonight?
This is what Miami is about. Get your money right, come out here, and then you can play, alright? Stay where you at if you ain't trying to come play hard, you know what I mean?
And how much is that in your hand right now?
It's like 150,000. You know, got another 150 on me in cash, so, you know what I'm saying?
Mind you, this is a middle-aged man walking around with
Exactly.
straight cash. This is not even for the women at this point. This is just to flex on other men, to tell other men, hey, I've got all this. And mind you, I think this is pretty dangerous to say the least, but if this is what red pill content has become, we have totally gotten away from the plot. I don't think you need to carry around $150,000 in cash, and then another $150,000 in cash, and then big gaudy jewelry in order to prove that you are worth being a man. This is all very feminine traits. This is peacocking at its finest. And literally, you're not going to attract anyone.
Is it an analogy? Perfect analogy, bro. Peacocking, bro. Yo, bitch ass peacocks.
Genuine with the type of imagery that you're portraying right now on screen. Like walking around with this bag of money, unprotected, not safe. Maybe he has security, maybe he doesn't. But stupidly walking around with this type of money isn't going to attract anything good out of it. You're either gonna get gold digging women, gold digging men, or people that are gonna line you up in Miami Beach. But as long as he gets the opportunity to give some good lifelong advice that every man should listen into, you know, the same old tired trope of how much money that you need in order to attract a woman.
So how much money should a man make before he should even think about talking to a woman?
$10,000 a month. $10,000 a month is an easy number to obtain if you're looking in the right areas for the actual line of work that you're trying to be in.
These guys are fucking characters. They're all either scammers or schemers, but at the end of the day, no matter the profession, they are losers when people look at their actual lives. And it's never for the validation from women. It's always from the validation from men. The thing about this content, this Red Pill Master content, is that they use the same exact talking points over and over again, only to serve themselves. And anybody at home watching this, living vicariously through these men who are either doing the interview or participating in the interview, are losers as well. They want to see women continuously embarrassed on camera. They want to put them in their place. They want to see bros flex on women or whatever the case may be. And the strangest thing about all this content is that it is literally going against all the traits that they find to be masculine, that they keep defining as masculine, and lean more on the feminine side of things. It's crazy because even when they bring up people on this platform who are anti what they usually preach in the red pill manosphere, it makes their gears malfunction. They can't even operate properly because they can't fathom the fact that somebody is normal in a relationship.
How do you feel about her having guy friends?
That's totally cool.
I've always had guy friends. He's met every single guy friend I've had.
I had
Some of
girlfriends.
my guy
yeah,
friends
guy
has
friends.
literally watched his vlog.
So you don't care if she were to spend time with them one-on-one?
No, I think that's insecure if you do.
How is that insecurity?
I'm just secure with who I am. I'm secure in the relationship, and as long as you're secure in the relationship, everything works out.
You don't think her being in that environment with another man one-on-one would create a bridge between you two?
No, because at the end of the day, relationships are all about trust. And if you don't trust your person, you shouldn't be with them.
This guy can't even fathom the fact that there are normal human beings who are participating in normal human being activities. This shit is so weird. But I understand why. Because that's not masculine. That's not manosphere. That's not red pill. And look no further in the red pill community, because I have found what seems to be the next big face of red pill content.
Okay. Hear me out, right? Hear me out. That what he just said was dog shit, right? I wouldn't, like, it's not insecure. I don't personally feel like it's insecure for a nigga to not want his girl one-on-one chilling out with the next nigga, bro. And why I say that is because your girl could be the most trustworthy woman in the world, and she could genuinely be an amazing person. She could genuinely be a trustworthy person, for sure. I'm not denying that. And let's assume she actually is, right? She's actually genuinely in love with you. She genuinely loves you. And she genuinely feels that this nigga's just a friend. I don't give two shits what no one says, bro. The right time, the right place. I don't care, bro. Moments is become... out of nowhere, things just is happening, bro. And it's like, it could be a moment like of weakness or just one-on-one shit, like just something in the air, just different, bro. And like, things become things. And I know many of you, including me, have been in situations like that with someone who initially, honestly, you may have found them attractive. Who's your friend, a girl? You may have found her attractive, but like, you ain't never really think of her that way. But then like, y'all together, and either you around people or you for whatever reason by yourself, and like the vibe just vibing, and it's like, I wonder what you taste like. You know what I mean? And then they taking the same thing. So I wouldn't be comfortable with that shit. I am not comfortable with that shit. I ain't gonna lie. And I don't feel like that's insecure. I feel like that's just being straight up. And then also, it don't look good. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like in relationships, you also have to be aware of how things look, bro. Like, if it don't look right, don't feel right, don't do it. Fuck what the internet says. Insecurity, You talk to your partner. Now, hey, if you cool with that shit, fine. I'm not saying personally. Fuck no. Fuck no. And you can call me insecure all you want. No, baby. No, thank you. No. Like, again, no problem with having male friends. No problem. One-on-one shit? Fuck no. Nah.
And Mr. Organic.
This comeback is inevitable. This comeback is in the works. I will not fall. I will not quit. I will never stop believing. I will be the greatest.
I personally would never trust anybody that has a nasty ass crossover like this or wears the nasty ass outfits that he does. But hey, maybe he has something that a lot of these other red pill content creators don't have. Maybe he is different. Maybe he is the one that's going to bring us out of this dark age where the fresh and fits are going deep into the political sphere and going totally right-winged out. Maybe he'll bring us back to regular red pill content that's self-improving of man.
I retired my mama, she ain't gotta work. I'd rather build you a business, not buy a purse. They got these millions, but never go to church. I pray my predecessors have my wealth when I leave this earth. Self-made millionaire, born to break the curse. Born with humble beginnings, but people had it worse. All I knew was a hustle, I had to start from dirt. In the free.
I genuinely feel like at a certain point, this shit is just embarrassing, bro. What the fuck are you doing with your bed, bro? You a grown ass man. Why do you have... Why does it look like he had way too much Superman ice cream, bro? Like, fuck. Wait, like, this shit is bugging me, bro. Like, I understand on the internet you got, like, you gotta do shit, especially now in today's age where everyone trying to make their name on the internet. But it's like, nigga, you a grown ass mom, but carry yourself accordingly, bro. Fuck, bro.
Lunch line and my stomach hurt.
Maybe I miss the days of the red pill community where they would just sit behind a camera and talk bad about women. If that's what it's coming to, that shit is weird.
Yeah.
Not only is Mr. Organic the same face, just different day, he is literally taking things up a notch, trying to become a internet sensation with his crazy outfits, flamboyant lifestyle, feminine ways, and just same old tired ass nasty talking points.
What's your age?
43.
Are you single?
Kinda, sorta, but not really, you know what I'm saying? I'm married to the game, brother.
At your age, have you ever proposed to a woman before?
Nah, I would never do that. If I ever thought about getting married, we gonna get a shaman or something and do a tribal ritual. I'm not signing no paperwork with the government with my money and my greatness.
To the 43-year-old woman watching this now who would go, you're not taking anybody serious without marriage, what would you have to say to that?
I say God bless them. You know, if you're 43 and you're a woman and you're complaining about marriage, that means you already passed your prime. That is a fact. As a 43-year-old man, I got better with life. I'm better right now as 43 than I was at 23. I'm gonna keep getting better. I'm gonna keep getting more money. I'm gonna keep looking better. I'm gonna keep getting more women. It ain't gonna never stop for me. Or for a woman that age, God bless her.
So let me get this straight. The 43-year-old woman who is single and talking about marriage is not getting better, but this 43-year-old man who is on Miami Beach looking like a thought, wanting to be one of the kids,
like a
wanting to be
thought,
one of the
bro.
youngsters, and is talking to a bunch of younger women flexing his chains and flexing his money is supposed to be better. Shit is ass backwards. I told y'all that these
Fox, bro, you a grown ass nigga, boy. You grown, boy. You not supposed to done. No, boy. You grown, boy. We leave that to the young niggas out there. We let them flex with the chains. We let them walk around like little thoughts, bro. You're supposed to carry yourself accordingly, bro. Like it's like you begging for attention, bro. Like as a grown man, I don't feel like a grown nigga should be begging for attention, bro. What the fuck, we? Like that's weird, bro.
red pill dudes were a bunch of high school and college losers or early 20 losers that found a way to come up, whether it be legally or illegally. And now they are doing all those memes of, oh, I used to be down and now I'm up, and so I'm flexing on all the women. These people don't care and they are not checking for you. I think that that's the thing that a lot of these red pill dudes don't think about. I have my stances on age gap relationships, and that's one thing, but the way that this guy is going about flexing the fact that he is attractive to younger people, and really it's based off of money, is just so weird. And the only people that think that this is some sort of flex are the dudes that are consuming the content. So I gotta ask myself, not only to Mr. Organic, but to all the other new age red pill dudes that think that peacocking is the way to the top, you know, that's the way to attract people, even though it's really only the dudes that you're attracted. What's the main focus of the red pill community now? Have we lost the plot as a whole? This has gone so far away from men's self-help to just helping men help themselves in the most gluttonous ways by consuming this red pill pornography. I don't even know if the red pill community knows what they're aiming for anymore.
Fucking Fox, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I feel like it's nothing wrong being a grown nigga and being secure with what you do, bro. Or like how you got up and all that shit. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And there ain't nothing wrong with, even as much as I don't really fuck with the whole red pill thing from when it was the shit. I don't feel like it's no problem you even going online, bro. Online attention is currency right now, bro. Everybody trying to do this shit. So there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with you trying to show everything online, trying to show people lifestyle and therefore gain attention and therefore get more money than you supposedly have. But grown niggas, bro, like we need to, not we, what the fuck? Y'all need to hold yourself to higher standards, bro. Like, you growing, like, stop doing that shit, bro. That's weird, like, that is fucking weird to me, bro. How you could be growing that rainbow bed and like, and you like, I pulling bitches. That's literally just saying I get money and I pull bitches, bro. Like, bro, okay, and need that for us young niggas, bro. That's what we do, boy. That's weird, bro. You supposed to be on a different echelon. You supposed to still be playing these games that us young niggas playing, bro. Cause guess what? When we get up and we make our money, we looking at you, bro. You corny, bro. You a bum. You weird, bro. Like, get the fuck out, bro. Not even us, bro. The other older niggas who doing they shit on they shit and they ain't doing all this extra fuck. They looking at you, bro. You corny, bro. You pussy, bro. Like, you weird, boy. Like, anyway, I don't know why that got me kind of riled up, but it's fine. But that's it for this evening. I hope you guys have a good one. Y'all be safe out there, and remember to grow with grace. Take what life gives you, improve, try to become better at whatever you're trying to pursue. But don't go chasing wherever the fuck these niggas chasing, bro. Like, don't be weird, bro. Just be you. Just be you. And grow the fuck up. Like, don't worry about it. Just grow up. Y'all be safe. Peace out. Love ya.